All right, here we go. I'm going to share my screen and let me go here.
So when you talk about worries about, the COVID crisis or the word, not that warrant potential school.
All right, so I'm actually going to be spelling this out for everybody so it's really clear. It's if you've never done anything like this in the structure of a binary, which this is what it is. Binary means two teams. Binary means two. We need to be building two strong teams. The reason why we do it like, and I was going to put the definitions in here. This is how we're building the structure, and it's not real complex once you understand it, and like that little aha moment that you're gonna need to have to understand it. We have a right team and a left team. Depending on where you're coming in, your instructor, your sponsor, the person that's bringing you in and working with you is going to put you on their wrong team or on their right team or their left team. There's no wrong team. They're going to put you on the team that they're building. The whole goal is to only have to be focusing down one team. Some of us leaders have the benefit of having two strong teams, and we're just bouncing back and forth and adding to both. That's where we want to get, and it's done in a two-step process. First, you build the strong leg, and I'm going to just put that right here. You build the strong leg, so you build the one with your team first. And once you understand how you do that, you understand the marketing tools and how we do that, then you apply that to the other team. So there's never like a right or wrong time to do it. There's never a wrong or right time that fits everybody. It fits how you're building and your commitment level. Once you're building your weak leg, you can't quit, because you are committing to everybody in that to go. Like, we have people come in and they quit way before they even get the momentum going, and that's not how this is. I mean, it's like anything. It's like you're in. You've got skin in even. You're getting these products. You're learning how to go. You're learning. You're educating yourself. You're getting up to speed with it all. What we need to do is get it to where you understand what you're building for. And now you're committing to help other people. See, the thing about this is when we bring somebody in, we're committing to work with you. Every instructor knows that. That's why instructors are here. And a lot of times, people are coming in here and they're upside down in income. They're not where they need to be at the end of the month. And this is a leap of faith. Well, there's not so much leaping to go on. I mean, we're landing in some beautifully, gorgeous areas to live and swim, right? I call it it's a resort, really. We have all the marketing provided for you. You just got to do the steps. You just got to work it. You got to learn the skills to make it, more efficient for you and better for you. But you're going to crawl before you walk, and you're going to walk before you run, and you're going to run before you hop in a car and drive fast, right? We have all the tools to do all of it. But you've got to learn how to do things. So be patient and just follow the steps. Everything step by step. And we're bringing marketing in from our PBS, and the three legs of marketing there, right? I'll stress this over and over again like a broken record. The ad postings, the content SEO, and the social media posting, three legs, right? And we're doing that. And that's a very effective way to market. It takes a while to get going, but once it's going, man, it's going to help you forever, right? And we just keep priming it. Everything's in that. And that's what we spend a lot of time doing. Our ad posts, everything that we do for it is for that reason. But when we're building teams and we're paying it forward, everything we give you, you're paying forward with others. As we teach them to do the same thing, this is how everybody gets the benefit of it. This is how the energy is right. The more you help others, the more you're going to gain from it across the board on everything we do. Now, we focus on our anchors primarily here because all the other things are going to happen because the traffic's coming into our systems, right? So we got the definitions here. We got more stuff that's here as well, right? Like, hopefully to explain it, but I'm going to actually draw it out for everybody so you can visually see what I'm talking about. And the way the compensation structures are, if you have a strong binary, meaning you have a strong left team and a strong right team, you get paid very well. The more people you help create the same thing, a strong left team and a strong right team for them, the more you're going to make on everything we work on. It's based on that. It's not just about you building a strong right team and a strong left team, but helping those you bring in also do that. And by duplicating that process, we're all creating bigger and bigger incomes. And the more you help others do that, the more you gain from it in the compensation models. Okay. So I'm gonna show you guys something really cool. So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna hit insert. And I'm gonna go to a drawing, new. All right. You guys are watching me do this in Google Docs. And this is just this let you guys just see what we're doing. Now I'm gonna come here and create a shape. And I like this shape right here. Right. There we go. I'm gonna fill it in. I'm gonna go, I like this light blue color right there. I'll go text. Center it maybe. That was a really big box for that, but I'm gonna do it here anyway. Let's see, go back. All right, so we're gonna have like, all right, I'm gonna do this, right? So I'm gonna keep it by color code of people you bring in, and then people that here, I'll do that again. Hold on. All right, so we're gonna go pink is like what's brought in from your support team, for instance, okay? And there, I need to recenter it. So, um, So you have a right team and we have a left team, all right? And I'll even spell it out to make it really clear, right? So I'll put right team, left team, okay. You have a left team and a right team. And one's going to be strong, one's going to be weak. It doesn't matter. Like it doesn't have to be your left or right. You just have two teams. And based on both these teams and the volume you have, it determines how much you get paid in residual income for that week. We all make upfront money when we personally bring somebody in or somebody signs up from our web system. We all get a commission on our personal efforts. That's usually a one-time commission. And then we get paid on the residual purchases and also the business we help them build if they're a team member. So customers pay us as customers, but when they come in as ambassadors or members in the organization, and that's why I'm just going to put member. These are people that we get to work with, share the resources and everything that we have to build their business, and as we do so, it builds our business. Okay, and that's where the compensation comes in. And in order to get compensated properly, we need to have two solid teams, one on the left, one on the right, and we want them both to be equally growing and successful. But it's hard to build two at the same time. It's better and more efficient to build one with your instructor so that you learn how to do it. But once you learn how to do it, then you can start building the other team. But once you start building the other team, you need to realize that you got a personal responsibility because everybody down on this strong team over here in this example, these team members are coming, these ones in pink are coming from above you, people that came in the business before you, that have learned the processes before you, that are paying it forward to you now. They're helping you. They're building half your business with you. That's what's good about it. Whether you put the business down on this team or not, you're getting credit for that. Anything they build from the time you came in going forward counts towards your business volume on the right in this scenario. It can be the left. It doesn't matter. It's one of the teams. And they're going to constantly build. There are people above you that came in this program and that are above you in this structure, okay, this business building structure, that are committed. They're not going anywhere. They've been here for years, okay? They've committed to everybody that they're going to work with, that they're going to help build them, and that they're sticking around to build their business. There is a huge commitment that's given. For that commitment, they gain in all sorts of stuff from Tanya and I. You get the marketing resources, you get us to build this. We're not going anywhere. We've committed. This is our life, right? We're going to back you up forever. We just expect it to be paid forward. So as you start taking advantage of the resources and gaining the incomes, we want you to help pay it forward with everybody you work with. Well, so we get people in here and we want you to start building your strong team with us so that you're learning. And that way, as a commitment, we know that if you bail, we're going to still be there to help those people build on this side. The moment you start building your team that's by yourself without structure help from anybody above you, as far as they're not going to be placing people on your left team because they're building your right team. Their job is to build the right team. They've committed to build half your business. No one's going to do everything for you. That's not fair. No one's doing anything for anybody. We don't build everybody's business. We build half of their business. We show up when you show up. We're going to give you the resources to build your other team. Like that's where the difference here in Triple R247 is. Tanya and I are not only teaching you how to do it, but we actually are funding your marketing to bring your members in on your left team or your right team, whatever team is your non-supported team by your support line. We're giving you that resource and the training on how to do it. And once you start applying the training and resources to the other team, you can't leave. You're committing that you're going to be there to help support that person you brought in and build down half of their business. We don't build everybody's business for them. We build half of it for them and give them the resources and training to show up to their own rescue so that they can grow. And by that happening, this grows and works for everybody. It's a very fair program. And you don't need to be growing by leaps and bounds to make this happen. You just got to be consistently growing. So the way the protocol is going to go, I'm gonna save and close, right? I'm going to do something really cool though. I'm going to hit Control A and I'm going to copy this. I'm going to save and close. Ah, okay. Trying to, it's so nice. There we go. Finally. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so I'm going to spell this out top to bottom now in 2 minutes. So this is building your binary team. Binary means two teams, left team, right team. Okay, you guys saw me put the protocol all together here. This will become a training page as well. And I just did it in here so I could do the images. But by definition, we have a strong team, strong leg. You'll hear that said. That's where you have support and already momentum being shared with you from your instructor. So from day one, when you get enrolled in the Anchor offers, you're being enrolled into a very powerful building system already. You're just part of it. You're literally put down in one of these places. Like you're putting down a strong legs. In this scenario, I'm using the right team as the team that's the strong team, or the power team, however you want to look at it. This is you, and you're going to be putting people in here. And when I say you're putting people there, we start out with V marketing and our blogging, right? People come in from our blogging or from the V marketing. And V marketing, you're setting an appointment, right? You're not talking to them. You're setting an appointment through SMS for your instructor to follow up with. And when they follow up with them and they walk them through our program, and they come into PBS and they come into the Anchors, they enroll them under you because you did the legwork. So they would be placing them on the strong team because you're not ready for the left team yet in this scenario. You're not ready yet. You're brand new, you're getting going, you're getting established, right? We want to make sure you're not going to go anywhere before we, have you use the resources to build your other side. Once you're going to be building your other side, you cannot go anywhere else. You're committing yourself, your word, to help others. That's how this works. It's paying it forward. We committed to you. We're not going anywhere. Your instructor is building and building and building and building. They're building for you. You'll see that whether you do anything or not, they're actively building your business and your future with you. Now, we don't do everything for everybody. There's no room for laziness. You gotta be part of your own rescue. Even if it's just setting appointments through V marketing, that this can happen. This can happen. And because of the way this works, the more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. But if you're consistently doing the V marketing, you're consistently adding prospects to the process and doing what we do, we're making a foot forward. It doesn't need to be massive action every week. This needs to be consistent action. Consistent action in the way we build brings others and gets others involved in this. And the more we get involved doing consistent activity, the bigger it gets, right? It's a lot of people doing a little bit that makes it all work. And yeah, there's gonna be some people that just really tear it up and they just get a lot of other perks, benefits, travel, they make more money. They're true leaders that kick in and that are really trying to help everybody go bigger. And, a lot of them, they have bigger whys. They have bigger taste. Maybe they do want those new cars and they want to live in a better place and they want public school to be an option, but maybe private school for their kids. They have bigger whys that have a monetary need, right? So they're working harder, they're putting more into it. It's all good. We all have different whys and needs. Not everybody needs to make $1 million a year. Not everybody wants to. That's fine. Some people just need extra hundreds a week, right? Well, we have the ability to do that, though the system might surprise you on what it can do because it's based on actions. And we're all sharing those actions. It's shared actions. The more actions we create as a team, the more we all get paid. And if you have two teams creating actions, it's just fun. It gets really fun. So once you're building and you get it, right? As soon as you start having two in a week come in, it's going to be one a week first, right? Maybe one every other week, whatever the pace is, it is. But once you got a 2 a week pace going, you want to start putting one on the right, one on the left. So that you start building your other team. Now you can bring in more than just to support the one side. You've learned more. You've learned how to build up your pipeline, or you've got more consistency with V marketing that's bringing more appointments in. The system just follows. This is the natural flow that should be happening. So as that's building and as that's going, you start building down the left team or the right team, whatever that is. Once you start building down your other team, now you've got to focus on that team more because that's where your commitment is. You've got help on the other team. So you're going to put most of your efforts on the weak team to make that strong. And then you're gonna go to the other team every now and then to make sure you're keeping it consistent. The way we do that is, we've got the two anchors, right? And anchor offer number 2, Bella Vita, has a double up, double down promotion. It's going to the end of the year. I hope we can keep it long term. It means we double our upfront commissions. Wine is awesome because we get full commissions, whether we do 1, 2, 3, it doesn't matter. We get 50%. It's super lucrative, and it needs to be, right? We built it right that way. But you want to be building both teams. And if you're building like the left team and you're building the right team, the best way to keep it simple is when you bring somebody on the left, you put them on the left of wine, left of Velveeta. You put them on the right, you put them on the right. And this should all make sense here. We'll go over it multiple times. You go over with your instructor. But bottom line is they'll walk you through this as they're doing the enrollments for you until you understand this process. But you want to be building both teams. And once you get both teams going and you're consistently adding to both teams and you're getting others to do the same and start duplicating, this gets more fun. You just got to build a foundation first. And the way we've done this, the person that brought you in, it's an instructor that already has a foundation. We've already built solid foundations in this. We're not new to this. We're already in motion with this. So anyway, that's how this goes. I'll have more, put on there, but this is hopefully helps you guys understand how to build the binary process.